It's Capital XTRA Breakfast with Robert Bruce and Shayna Marie, and we are super excited this morning because we are joined by an absolute icon.
She has won 2 Golden Globe Awards.
And the honorary Oscar in 2024.
Is a 2-time Academy Award, Emmy Award, BAFTA Award nominee.
With a career spanning over 3 decades, impacting millions of lives.
It is, of course, Angela Bassett, everybody! Woo! Good morning, good morning.
Good morning,
Hello.
good morning.
How are you doing? How is London treating you? What's going on?
I'm doing all right. Yeah, London treats me well, as they always do. We had our premiere last night. Everybody came out, the lights, the cameras, they blocked off the street and made it gorgeous. I felt I was at, I don't know, Disney something.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Good.
London's always very happy to have you around as well, and we're here, Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. Where do we pick up in the mission for people that are coming to the film?
I had a friend who came, and this was her first mission. And I said, did you get it? Did you get it? I think they had a little bit in there, story-wise, for those who are just coming on board. And, of course, for those who've been there for all 8 of them, just some of the memories and the characters, the villains, the heroes, the heroic moments that we've seen. They, had a nod back to that. But yeah, it's AI. AI is it's evil.
Yeah. You play Erica Stallone, and you are making your big return. Former CIA boss, now you are Madam President. What is it about this role, this character, this franchise that initially made you be like, yeah, absolutely?
I so appreciate and applaud McHugh, our director, writer, and Tom Cruise, our leader extraordinaire, for putting women at the forefront, in these movies, making us strong, independent, individuals of agency and authority, and physically, mentally, intellectually capable. And I really enjoy that about the series, and especially this iteration of it.
Do you think we'll ever see you flying out of planes, doing your own stunts, dropping up and down?
That time has passed. And that's okay.
I think you can rock it. I think it'd be great.
I'm not doing what he's doing. I'm not doing half of what he's doing. I told someone I won't jump off a curb.
Nice and dainty and cute.
Right, exactly. I would hurt my ankle. And I have.
We get to see the final product when the film is done, but we always like to find out, when you were filming this film, what was one of your favorite behind-the-scene memories? Was there a moment on set in one of the many different countries? Was it a joke somebody said? What was your favorite behind-the-scenes moment?
I think it was just shooting in London. That was great. Got to go out and see theater every, my day off. I'm going to see a play every weekend, so I love that. And of course, it was Tom's birthday while we were shooting.
Oh, nice.
So we got to surprise him on set when he came back in after a little break. And I grabbed the mic, said happy birthday. We queued up the music, something with a great vibe. And it was like, come on. Just you and me and everyone watching. And he was down. He was down for it. So I was like, okay, that's
so
wonderful. So, sometimes you have just like a, 60-minute party.
Yeah.
60-second party. Keep it going. Not 60. We couldn't take that much time.
We've got work to do.
That make our day that much longer.
Well, you just mentioned women being at the forefront of this film, and you've played some incredible women across your career. Betty Shabazz, Tina Turner, Coretta Scott King, Vanessa Wallace. If you was a director, who would play you in a film about your life?
Well, my daughter Keke Palmer, she's ready and up for it. She got the voice down, the attitude.
And in mentioning some of the roles we just mentioned, why is it important to tell these stories and let people know from a different perspective?
Black women, we have had an influence in culture and families in the world. It's important, vital, to center who we are for the world, to appreciate and to love and to lift up.
Amen.
Come on.
Speaking of, Met Gala, the
The
debut.
Yes,
You looked amazing. How did it feel? What was it like?
I held my excitement because my stylist was so over-the-top excited. My kids were so over-the-top excited. My publicist was so over-the-top excited. So I just, received it all in. And then, of course, that night, I was so over-the-top excited.
So when you got home, was
great.
it like, oh my God, I can't believe I just did that?
I know when I got home late or early in the morning after the after parties, it was like, woo, Ooh, that was a thing.
That really happened.
We got to talk about the honorary Oscar from last year as well. How does it feel getting recognition when you think back to yourself learning your trade or being in school, learning about how to act? And when you first started, did you ever see this as the vision for yourself? How did it feel getting that recognition?
You play around, as a kid, you have your imaginary microphone, your brush. You play around accepting, with your acceptance speech. But no, I left that. I left that in the past. As a kid, you go into drama school or, education, trying to hone your craft. And it's not about the award. The reward is being able to work, have longevity in your career, and being able to express yourself in the way that you feel called upon and gifted to do. And so to get the awards oh, thank you. But to continue to work and do what you love, that's the greatest reward of all.
We haven't got long left with you, so we're going to do something that we do with all our guests. We're going to put a minute on the clock and ask you some quick fire questions that you've got to answer as quick as you possibly can. First thing that comes to your head.
Okay.
60 seconds with Angela Bassett in 3, 2, 1.
What's one of your roles that fans always talk to you about?
What's love got to do with it? Tina Turner.
Most played song on your playlist right now?
Obsession.
By who?
Cecile McLaurin Savant.
What's the key to a long-lasting, successful relationship?
Let me be me, and let you be you.
If we came to your house, what would you cook for us?
An omelet. That's quick,
Nice.
easy,
We love
and I
it.
can make it healthy.
We do a breakfast show, so that's perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
If you weren't an actor, what would you be doing?
A teacher, school teacher.
What's one thing people will always find in your bag?
My driver's license.
Good.
What's your guilty pleasure TV show?
Anything reality dating.
Oh, nice. If you could have dinner with anyone, living or dead, who would it be?
Michelle Obama.
Nice.
If someone wanted to spoil you, what could they do or get for you?
Time. Their time.
Favorite place in the world away from home?
The Caribbean.
Yes.
And lastly, what are you most grateful for in this moment right now?
Health. Good health.
Amen. That was 60 seconds with Angela Bassett, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Angela, thank you very much for spending time with us this morning. Before we go, what's next for you? What are your plans for the rest of the year? How are you feeling?
Let's see. A couple trips here and there, round and about. Somewhere warm, somewhere cool. Somewhere home, somewhere
Off to
international.
the Caribbean.
Yes,
How's that got her groove
definitely.
back? Come on.
Definitely, yeah. I got a little time off. I think I'm going to take time off.
Good.
And travel.
Gorgeous.
And then back to work.
And
There we go.
I know. So it's been a
Pulling me
pleasure.
back
Thank
like
you
a siren
so much.
song. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.